Hello, welcome to Ekidel. We are a trained future civil and structural engineer. My name is Justice Umoka and I am your instructor. Today, I will be showing you how to design an open well staircase, or it is either called a quarter-ton staircase. So by the end of this video, you will be able to perform a structural design of an open well staircase and also perform the detailing of an open well staircase. And the software that we will be using is called KCSOFT. So right now, as you can see, this is basically a live project. As you can see that this is a complete drawing of a one-story duplex or a one-story building. So basically, we are done with the design of this structure. So right now, we are about to now design for the staircase. And the software which we'll be using for the design and also for the detailing of this staircase is KCSOFT software. So right now, let me now dive into the software. So right now, as you can see, this is the software interface and it's called KCSOFT, which simply means CAMSUIT Civil Software. Now, this software is basically for a staircase design. So as you can see right now, once you open this software, you will just see two buttons here. And this is for KCSOFT, basically the logo, but this here is showing what staircase here. So right now, I'll click on what? Staircase here. And once I click on staircase here, I'll see different type of staircase. Basically, this KCSOFT software can design three type of staircase, and which is straight flight staircase, half turn staircase, and then open well staircase, which is also called quarter-ton staircase. So right now, as you can see from our example here, what we are trying to design for here is an open well staircase, as you can see there, which has first flight, second flight, and then third flight here. So right now, I'll have to come here and choose the type of staircase which I want to design for, which is open well. So I'll come here right now and then click on this place here. Now, once I click here just now, I will have to see this interface here. As you can see, basically, it's a very simple software, but very, very good. So you will see this interface here. Now, on this interface right now, this area here is called the input sheet. As you can see, that you have to enter all the values on the blue feeds, which are your staircase data, okay? So here right now is called staircase geometry, okay? So right now, I'll have to navigate here and open up this place now. And once I open it now, let me just make this one now small because I'll be working with that. So I'll make it small right now and then so that I can be able to take all my values, okay? So I'll make it now and then shrink this up a bit here. That's fine. So right now on this staircase now, you can now see what we have here, okay? And now on this our input sheet now, the first thing we are asked to do here is to do what? Is to enter what? Enter the width of the thread, which is also a millimeter. You can see. So right now, the width of my thread, how do I get that? I'll have to come to this place right now and then do what? I'll have to measure. I'll need to measure right now. Click on dimension here, dimension, and then come here and measure one of these threads from this point up to this point here. And then I'll have to zoom out a bit to see what's there. I think zoom in a bit. Okay, I'm given 309. Okay, let me check other ones again. So I'll come again and then check other ones here. I'll come here and check this other one here from here to here. Okay, this gives me, well, let me just zoom out again. This gives me 309. Okay, 309 as the width of the staircase. So basically, staircase, if you are a good civil engineer, you will know that staircase widths are either 250 or 300 based on the standard staircase geometry. Okay, so right now I am getting 309. That might be when they are trying to draw the plan, they made an error on that. If I also check, let me check another one again. If I check here also, from here to here, this giving me what value is that? Let me see. Let me zoom out. This is 309. So basically, I'm going to use 300 because 9 millimeter is very, very small. So I'll have to use the standard method, which is what 300 here. So I'll come in right now and put 300 here as my thread. Then for this place now, which is the risers, I'll have to come again here and look at on the section if there is any riser height. Let me have to, yeah, this is the riser. So I'll have to dimension again to see the riser on this side. I'll take from here to here, from here to this place here. Okay, and then Click on this and then zoom in here to see what's there. Okay, so they use the riser as what? 155. 155. Basically, I will use 150 because risers are always either 155 from 150 to I think 180 or 200. Yeah, so I will not use 155 here because, but let me see if it is consistent. If it is consistent, then I'll make use of what? 155. Okay, so I'll click on here again and go here again. What is here? Let me see here. 155 again. Basically, I want to use a standard method which is 150. That is the structural one because this one now might be an error when you are trying to draw the plan or the person that did the plan was not that experienced. Okay, so I'll come here right now and put 150 right now. Okay, let me just undo first, and I'll come here right now and then put 150. Okay, 150 as the value, and then for my waist here, now when it comes to waist basically ranges from 120 to 175, and from experience I would say that the good waist is to use 175 because 150 might cause a deflection. So right now I'll quickly come here right now and then tap 175 here. Okay, and then I'll come here right now, thickness of what? Of the block wall. Okay, now the block wall thickness, now what is the block wall thickness around the staircase? I'll have to confirm again and check. So I'll have to go back to the plan view here, to the plan of the staircase here, and then confirm the wall thickness around the staircase. Let me check now from here, from this wall to this wall. Okay, what's the value? Let me check again. Sorry, dimension again from this point here to this point here. What do I have? That's not showing me. Again, from this point here to this point here. Okay, let me see what I have. I'll zoom in right now to see what I have. Okay, I'm having 225. As you can see, the 225 as my wall thickness. So I'll come here right now, click at this place here, which is the wall thickness, and then type what? Okay, click here right now, and then type in 225. 225. Okay, and then on this place that says width of landing, which is on this place here, which is the first landing width here, which is on this area, and this is the second, and this is the third here. So they say width of landing 1, width of landing 2, and width of flight 1, width of first flight. So again, I'll come here again right now. So the whole idea is just to put in all your values. So I'll come here again right now and then locate again by dimensioning the width of my first flight. Now, looking at this staircase now, it starts from here. As you can see there, it starts from here, which is starting from 1. So I'll have to measure the width of my what? Width of landing 1. So I'll come here. This is the first landing of this staircase, and this is the second one, and then the final one enters into the building here. So I'll come here just now and then measure the width of my first landing, which is from here to here. And then let me check what I have there. I'll check what I have again. I have it is 900. Okay, basically 900. Okay, that's 900. Then let me check again from this other side again. 900 from there. Let me check again from here, from this place here to this place here. Sorry, from here to here. This should be a length. So let me just say again. It's around here. Okay, this is one. Okay, so basically the width of the landing now, which is this one here, is 900. So I will just put here right now 900. Okay, and then the width of landing 2 is what? Width of landing 2 is what? From width of landing, this is landing 2 here. So I'll go again, confirm this width again from this point here to this point here. What's the width? Basically it will be the same because this is an open wall staircase, so it should be the same. Let me just confirm that again. It should be the same with the other ones. So I'll confirm again by going here and look at it. This is 899.9, basically approximately 900. So I'll go here right now and put again 900, and then the width of first flight the width of first flight, which is basically this one here. The width of first flight now should be, this is the first flight here. Here becomes the first flight, okay? So let me just expand this a bit. Okay, here becomes the first flight. So right now, the width of first flight from here, from this point now to this point, the same thing, 900 as it was before. So I'll come here again right now and then put what? Width of first flight here, 900. And I'll come again here, width of third flight here, and I'll go again and to measure my third flight. So basically here becomes my third flight. Here is the last flight, which is the third flight, and then it should be the same too. We have done that before as 900 too. So I'll come again around here and then put my value as 900. I'll come here and then put 900. Sorry, I think okay, 900 here. And then let's now come and count number of steps on first flight. So I'll go here right now and count how many number of steps do we have on our first flight. Okay, so I'll come here just now and count how many number of steps do we have on this first flight here. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 here, and then we'll come here and then put what? 6 as our number of steps on the first flight. Okay, so we have 6 as our number of steps on our first flight. So right now, I'll quickly come here and then type in what? 6 here, okay? And I'll come again right now to check what is the number of steps on the second flight. So I'll come here again right now again and confirm again. How many number of steps do we have on the second flight? There is the second flight here. So I'll just palm down a bit. Okay, palm down a bit right now and count how many number of steps do we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 numbers of steps on our second flight. So I'll come here right now and then put what? 4 number of steps, and then come here again right now and then say numbers of steps on third flight. So I'll come again right now and then check my number of steps on third flight, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically 6, and then the last one here is 7. Okay, 7. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7. I'll come here right now and then put 6. Basically, this last one here, this last one here is flushing with the landing. So I'll basically put 6 there. So I'll come here just now and then put my value here as 6. Okay, and then once I've put that now, so once you have put all the values of all the values from your staircase geometry, as you can see that, then come here right now, then choose. Now automatically it will give you your self weight based on the thickness of your staircase and all that. It will give you your self weight there automatically. You can see that this is 4.2. And then coming here right now, you can see that this place now says what's finishing. Okay, so I want to use my finishing to be 1.25 for my staircase. So I'll put my value there for my finishing, and then once it comes to this place that says live load or imposed load, now I'll have to click on this place here. And when you click here right now, you will see several types of several series of values of load, as you can see there right now. So we have live weight for what? The domestic building, just as it is if you're using Protastructure and all that, and then start pro software. So you can see that they have different load based on the type of building for offices, for banking and all that. So right now, I'll now come and go and check what kind of building is this. Basically, we have already known that this is a what? This is a residential building. So right now, this now becomes 1.5 because that is a domestic building. So I'll come here right now and choose my life load as 1.5, which is class A, and then on this place that says density of concrete, basically you can use 24 or 25 as density of concrete, but I'll just leave it as 24 as my density of concrete. And then for the concrete cover of the staircase, I'll leave it as what? 25 too. Now on this place that says concrete grade, which is FCU, I'll come here and then choose. They have series of FCU here, so I'll come here right now and then choose FCU to be 20. Okay, and then which is my concrete grade of strength, because what? 20. And I'll come here that says steel grade FY. I'll come here and then choose my steel grade. I want to choose 410 as my steel grade here. So I'll come here right now and then choose what? 410 here. Okay, and then here that says bar size, I'll come here and choose basically we know that the common bar size for staircase is what? Diameter 12. So right now I'll come here and choose what diameter 12 here. Now once you're done choosing all your everything, the next thing now that you have there is now go and do what? To now go and design your staircase and also analyze your staircase to see if this value if this staircase can be able to hold by using this width waste factor. And then I'll come here right now and then click on what? Analysis and design here. And I'll wait down for it to finish up. Now I can now see that this now is now your design parameters. You can see that this software right now has now designed for your staircase. And then if I scroll down now, you will see a loading here, which shows that concrete on weight is 2.0, finishing and all that. Step weight is 1.8, life load 1.5, and then slope factor is 112, and then design load becomes F equals to 13.45 kilo per meter square. And then concrete, everything here is being down. And then if you now go and check for your steel bars reinforcement, you can see that on the first flight, it is saying provide Y12 at what? At 300 center button. And then you can see also your what? Area of steel provided, 377 millimeters square. And you can also see it here. Also, this is basically your output data here. This here becomes your output data. So this is the number of bars and the spacing you are meant to provide for your first flight here. Now, for your third flight here right now, you can see that the third flight says provide what I think is almost the same thing, similar. Now, for the second landing here, sorry, for the second flight, it's saying that you should provide what the temperature 12 at what spacing of 225, and also the area of steel is given as what 502 and all that. Okay, now the first thing you want to do once you come here is to check for your area of steel, and then for the landing it says Y12 at 300. Okay, now once you come here, always check for this thing that says deflection check. Okay, you will be seeing this failure of deflection if maybe your waist is not sufficient. If I now come here and say go back, and if I come here right now and then come here and make my waist here, if I make my waist now to be let me say 75, let me say mistakenly I put 75 here or 70 as my waist depth, and I come here and click, you will see that there will be a failure. Basically you can see that they say deflection fails. Okay, so you can see that this software also check for deflection. Okay, so right now I'll just quickly come here right now and then keep it back to what, to 175, and then go back to my design here. So once you have checked everything and you have checked um for your for this your deflection and it's okay, then now time for us to now go and perform our staircase detailing. This one also does staircase detailing for you. So right now I have to come here right now and click on what DSF here. Now DSF right now it's now open for you here on AutoCAD here. So wait for it to open right now, and let's wait for it to open. So once you click on DSF right now, it will now perform the staircase. Okay, so right now you can now see the staircase detailing here perfectly. You can see it here perfectly here. So if I now go right now and then maximize this AutoCAD just now, and then confirm our values that we have, you can see that it is now showing the staircase detailing also for this is KCSOFT company. You can see there right now, and also it has also transfer it here to backsheet for printing. As you can see there right now, so you can choose to print it out from here. Now let's confirm our values there. Now, from our values there right now, you can see that it is given what? Y12 at 200 and all that. And then let's just now confirm our bars and everything. And then let's confirm again what we have. You can see what we have there, that our on our first flight, we have what? Six numbers at 300 at the what 300, which also we have on our staircase here. We have how many numbers here? Six number of steps on our first flight. And then for the second flight here, which let me go back here. Sorry, it's coming up. It's coming up. Let me just hold on for it to come up. Okay, so right now for our second flight here right now, it is showing what? Four numbers of thread, as you can see there right now. So which is also on this place also, which is around this side here. 1, 2, 3, 4, four numbers of thread. And then on our third flight here, we also have 6. And then let's confirm that if it's 6 also. And then we'll go and check again if it's 6 again. Hold on for it to come out. Okay, and it's coming up just now. Okay, so right now it is now, let's confirm again. Yes, it's also 6 here. So you cannot see that and everything now looks the same. Everything now looks perfect. So you cannot see. Then if now go and print it out right now, I can choose here, come here right now, and then click on what print here in AutoCAD, and then wait for it to now come up. And then let me just print to PDF file, and let me just print to PDF, and then say what? Let me just say print extent, and then preview. So if I go and preview it now on the PDF and see how it, so this is how your staircase looks like. So you can see that perfectly well drawn and well detailed. You can choose to change your logo. This KCSOFT logo, that's a custom logo here. You can choose to put your own logo if you want and all that. So you can now see that everything now looks perfectly okay, as you can see right now. So this is basically how to design for let me just escape how to design staircase using the KCSOFT software. Okay, now you can see, let me just escape here and then close here right now, minimize here. So you can now see how this software has now designed for our staircase. You can see that. So basically it does design for every other staircase. If I now go back to my stairs tab here and then click on half turn here, you will see half turn staircase interface here. Now once you put all your values here and everything, and then click on analyze and design, and then check for your what deflection here. Make sure you check for deflection. Once it is okay, then you can now go ahead and then do what DSF here and wait for it to now open the the staircase detailing. So let's wait for it to open up right now. Okay, so this is now, it has opened right now in AutoCAD now, which is now for what? Half ton. If I now go and maximize it right now, and you will see the staircase here for half ton. This is for half ton. I can see right. This staircase here is for half ton. The down we did before is for open well, which has three flights, 1, 2, and 3. And then this is one I just showed it now, which is for half ton. It also have for straight flight too. Let me just go back right now and straight flights right now. Stair tab here and then straight flight here. Now once you input all your values here and everything, you can now go and then click on what design here and make sure you check for deflection. Make sure you check for deflection here. Now you can see that this list now is failing, it's showing fail. So I will not go and DSF. I'll have to make sure it passes. So I'll come here and then choose for my waist. I'll choose 200 or 180. Let me choose 180 right now for my waist value. And now come here and then click here. Okay, it's still failing here. So I'll come again right now and then go back and let me put here my waste factor 200. Okay, and I'll come here, analyze, and then look again. It's now okay. So you can see that it is now okay. So before you must DSF, you must make sure that this situation here is saying okay, because that is only when your staircase is okay. And also check for your spacing of reinforcement if it's too small or everything. But right now it is okay because it's showing what 12 at 200 spacing. So right now, can I go right now and click on what DSF here and wait for it to now open the staircase detailing, okay, in AutoCAD, okay? Let me just hold on for it to open right now. Okay, so right now this now becomes this now becomes what our staircase detailing for what straight flight. Okay, so now you can now see how it has that detailed for half turn, open wheel, and straight flight. Okay, so you can now see that this KCSOFT right now does design of staircase perfectly and also perform your staircase detailing. Okay, so basically you can now see how it looks like this for the. Let me just go back to where we are before. Stair tab and then open where here. So you can see how this staircase design staircase and also detail. You can choose to put in your name here by putting, let me just say, which is your client's name, Mr. Let me just put Mr. Let me say if your client's name is Mr. John, you can put the name here. And then, sorry, John, sorry for that. John, okay, that's fine. And then come here and then put what? You can put your name here, prepared by what? Let me just put my own name, engineer Justice, Justice. Okay, that's fine. And you can put your checker here, which is you can put your boss name here, and then the date here is automatically given to you automatically, and then you can put number of sheet you have, which is what input sheet, and then the design sheet, which is just one of two, and all that. So once you have done all that right now, then you can now see how this software has designed for you. Now I will drop the link to this software down on this video description. So if maybe you need this software, you can just choose to purchase it from the link below. It's not really expensive. Now, how do you now get this software? So once you download the software from your, let me just minimize all this. Once you download the software, it will just appear on your download folder here. Now make sure you copy that file onto document folder. Now once you copy it to document folder, it will still appear as a zip file here. Then what you just do is just to unzip it. Now once you unzip it, now you will now see the unzip folder here, and then you open the unzip folder here, and then you will see this now. And then what you just do is just to open it. Now you can see this place that says read me. This will guide you on what to do, and then you will now see this place that says application. Open here and then open the file immediately, and then you will just see your file here. You will just see your file here. Okay, you will just see your file as it is there, as the software is here. Okay, so this is how you now see your software, and then it now appear like this as a home page, and then you can now go here and then click and then choose the kind of staircase you want to design for, and then go on and move on and all that, and then follow what I just done just now, and then make sure you check for your deflection before you must do anything, before you must produce your drawing. Make sure you check for your deflection and all that. So thank you so much, and God bless. Now if you have any questions so far, I'll say you should drop it down below. Now I'll also say that you should like this video and also give this video a thumbs up. And now if you're a good if you're a new on Ekidel, I'll say that you should click on the subscribe button so that you don't miss any amazing video on how to design structural element, or let me say structures, basically as a civil or as a structural engineer. So thank you so much, and they will love you, and then goodbye for now. Thank you.